special ads category on Facebook. If you're running ads in the housing market, if you're running lead generation ads for real estate, you understand that this is something that you have to use if you want to be able to run Facebook ads. But what is it, and how do we still get effectively priced leads in order to keep our real estate campaigns generating profits? Basically, Facebook was in hot water over fair housing law and the targeting that they allowed advertisers to use to find their potential prospects. So they introduced the special ads category, which now covers credit, employment, housing, and I think a couple other ones. I'm not going to dive into exactly like what it is, how it works, all that. I'm going to teach you how to create ads inside of the special ads category and still get great results. We can still generate inexpensive leads, cost-effective leads where you're going to be able to profit as long as you can convert them. Speaking of which, if you don't know how to convert internet leads, there's going to be a link at the top of this video where you can go watch my video on how to convert internet leads. But without further ado, let's dive into the computer and take a look at how this works. All right, so we're jumping into the ads manager right here. I'm going to go into my client's account and we're going to start to build out the new ad. So the purpose of this ad is we are putting out a list of homes, basically offering people the opportunity to reach out to us if they'd like to see a list of homes under a certain price or above a certain price. This is going to help a lot of real estate agents. If you don't have a lot of listings right now, you can run a homes list ad with 0 listings. All you need to do is get permission to use some of the images for your ad and you can get that going right away. Sometimes you can even run it with stock photos depending on what state you're in and if your brokerage will allow it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into the account that we're looking for. Boom, here we are. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new campaign. We're going to use the lead generation objective. I'm just going to leave all of this set. Go down to housing. We're going to leave buying type auction, campaign objective, lead generation. You have a few other options. I'm not going to worry about the campaign spending limit. A/B test, we're not going to do that. And we're going to make sure the campaign budget optimization is off. The reason I don't run campaign budget optimization or the CBO when I'm running real estate ads is because typically we're running at a lower budget. We're running at $50 a day or less. In this kind of budget in the real estate niche, I've typically found that ad set budget optimization works best, or ABO. And you're probably looking at this and going, the way that you're making ads doesn't make sense. I can't believe this would work, but here's the proof. If you go down, you can see, and I can refresh the page. Look, refreshing the page. Like most of this ad spend has all been spent on real estate or real estate related ads. Majority of it, I would say probably 1.7 of that, maybe a little bit more, were spent on real estate ads. So we've set up the campaign. Now we're going to work on the ad set. Again, we said we're running an ad set budget optimization, which means we're going to be setting the budget inside of the ad set right there. Now, I'm not going to run dynamic creative either because I know exactly what I want to test. I'm going to set this to start right away. Now I have the option to create audiences, use saved audiences. I'm not going to worry about any of that right now. This is our cold lead generation ad. We are generating cold leads. That's what this is set up for. Now, right here is where we're going to select the location. We're going to go people living in or recently in this location. Concord, there we go. And the minimum radius that we can choose is 15 miles. I'm not going to use any targeting. I am going to edit the language and make sure that we use English all. Now with targeting, there are a few options we could use. We could go in and we could go with Zillow, and then once you do that, you can go suggestions. They're going to tell you Trulia, Homes.com, House Hunting, Property Finder, First Time Buyer, Starter Home. There's a whole bunch of different interests that you can use. And if you're just getting started in this, feel free to test those. For me, typically targeting when I'm running a cold lead generation campaign for real estate agents, I'm leaving it wide open. We're going to focus on a area, a specific location, that 15-mile radius. That's what we're going to focus on. The targeting typically raises the cost, but we haven't seen it raise the quality in a cold lead generation campaign for real estate. Now, this one is very important because a lot of people will leave automatic placements on, and it's just not great for what we're doing here. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but if this is helpful, please do me a huge favor. Do yourself a favor. click that subscribe button, click the notification bell, turn all notifications on, and smash the like button. Also, if you're an agent, you're looking to get somebody to run your ads for you because you don't want to have to learn all this technical mumbo jumbo and go through all this, my contact information is down below in the description. You can fill out that form. It comes straight to me. I will check it out and see if I'm a good fit for what you're looking for and if we can work together with your marketing. Now back to your scheduled broadcasts. We're gonna go to manual placements. We're gonna remove Instagram. We're gonna remove the audience network. We're gonna remove video feeds. We're gonna remove Facebook stories. We're just gonna leave it so that we are only running on newsfeed and marketplace. Sometimes I'll only run them on newsfeed even. But for this ad, for this client, we're gonna run it just on newsfeed and marketplace. Now, let's say you run it on automatic placements. Chances are what you're gonna see after a few days, if you go to the breakdown, it's just running in the few places that we talked about. It's running in the marketplace and it's running on the newsfeed, or it's just running on the newsfeed. And it basically will test all these other areas, say, oh, they don't work. And then you're stuck with all the money you spent on the testing. But hopefully this will save you a little bit of money and get right to it. So real quick, we're gonna create our image. I'm gonna show you how I do that. I use Canva. It's really simple and I'll walk you right through it right now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Canva. I'm gonna grab the Instagram post as my design template. The Instagram post is in that 1:1 square size. That's what we wanna use for our ads. Next, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna find the grids right here. You can see them. We'll go to grids, we'll go to see all. And what I wanna find is the square with 4. So should see it right there. Boom. So now we have that. And now I'm gonna load all 4 of the images right into this and it'll give us the image we're going to run the ad with. Okay, so we've created our image. Take a look, here it is. We use the grid, we put it all together, and now we have our 4-piece image. And basically what I do is I typically put the nicest looking house at the top left. I put the second nicest at the top right. I put a really nice kitchen from one of the houses in the bottom left, and then I take the third house that definitely fits the price range that we're talking about, and I put it in the bottom right. Now make sure when you're making the homes list, if it's a homes list of homes under 300,000, that you're actually using homes that are under 300,000. Because if you start showing people mansions and gorgeous homes that are 500, 600,000, and then they get here and it's not what they get, you're gonna get some negative feedback, you're gonna get negative comments, you're probably gonna have a negative ad quality because people are clicking on something and they're not receiving what they're clicking for. See, we put it in here, we upload it in, and it says this image is already cropped to the recommended aspect ratio. So see, that's why we use the Instagram post, that 1:1. Let's keep going. So we've got the image in there. Now we're gonna add some ad copy. I'm just gonna pull up my typical ad copy that I use for a homes list. It looks something like this. So basically what it is we're calling out attention to the location, to the home buyers who are looking to purchase, right? Know someone looking to buy a home. We've created a list of all the best homes priced under this amount of money. Some of these homes even qualify for down payment assistance. Click below to get access to this free list of homes along with an instant live updates on all the homes in the area as they're available. Now we're gonna go here, we're gonna create a form. So lead generation, I'm gonna put the location. So we're gonna use more volume on this one because we want more leads at a lower cost. This team has an ISA department. They have plenty of people to take care of these leads and to call these leads, and they're gonna find the quality inside of the quantity. Now, if you're a solo agent and you have no leads and you're getting started here, use more volume. If you're a team, you've got plenty of leads, you don't need more leads, you just need more ready to go people, use higher intent. Now, you're still gonna have to sift through these and prospect them like you would any other leads, but you will see a slight increase in quality in some cases, not all cases. So the intro, we're gonna use the background image. We're gonna use the same one. We want that synergy. We want it to be the same thing they were just seeing. So they go in, nothing changes. It's the same thing. Headline, get your free list of homes. Please let us know where to send your list of homes. Boom. Very simple. We're keeping it straight to the point. We want this to all be the same thing that they just clicked on. They go here, we're still talking about that list of homes. We're not adding anything, changing anything. They click on the ad, they click learn more, they go straight to the lead form. They start filling this out. We want it to be simple. We want it to be the same thing they expected. If we start adding things, changing things, it's gonna be weird. They're gonna be like, what? This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I was going to sign up for. So you wanna keep it congruent so that all the way through the process, the buyer or the lead feels like nothing is changing. They're not getting bait and switched. This is what they are going after. This is what they're gonna get. If they at any point feel like that's not the case, they're probably gonna bounce. So questions. You can add custom questions in here. I'm not going to recommend it on this one. As I said, they have a team of ISAs ready to call all the leads that we get. So until we have too many, we're going to keep this really simple. Now, we need to make sure that we get the phone number, and here's the order that I put things in. The reason I do this is because it's a level of commitment. To give somebody your name is a much lower commitment than to give them your email. To give them your email, most of the time today, is easier than giving somebody your phone number. And the phone number is the big one that we're asking there, so we're keeping it with micro commitments all the way through the form. They're gonna start by putting their name in, they put their email in, both, not a big deal. And then the phone number, some people still won't, but a lot of people will, especially because they've already filled out 2 of the 3 questions. Now, here's something that I do on the lead form that's a little bit different. Basically, on the lead form description, I put in step 2 of 2, so it seems like they're almost finished with the lead form as soon as they enter their information, and kind of gives them that encouragement to move through the rest of the form. So, privacy. For this one, we're just gonna get the link to the privacy page on that person's website. We put the link there, we put the link text there, super simple. Now we're gonna go to completion. Now for our thank you page, we're gonna do something really simple because on their website, they actually have a content lock on their website. So I'm not gonna redirect the buyer or the lead back to the website. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna redirect them back to the Facebook page and encourage them to like the Facebook page. Duplicate it so that there are 3 versions, as long as you're spending at least $15 a day, so that it's separating some of your ad spend. This is just a trick that I like to use, and I will typically shut off one or even both of the others, depending on which one performs the best. But Facebook tends to shoot pockets of traffic, the different ads, or shoot ads to different pockets of traffic. And this is how I kind of find those little winners. So we've officially finished setting up our Facebook ad. Now we can publish it, make it live. All we have to do, if you haven't already, is connect that ad to your CRM so that you're getting all the information, all the leads that come through it, and you're not missing out on any of that data. If you're already generating leads and you cannot get them to convert, you don't like the quality that you're getting, please check out the other video I did on about how to convert your internet leads. That's gonna pop up after this. That's gonna be a big help if you're not currently converting your internet leads. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what was your favorite part. Also, what are you doing differently? Are you running different ads? Are you changing some text and seeing some really good results? Let me know down below in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next video.